Jeffrey, he's not happy, and he doesn't say he's happy. He's just this massive alpha guy that never says anything about his feelings and never tells anyone that, oh, I'm very grateful for you today. And by doing that, everyone around him feels like, hey, you're a fucking loser, Jeffrey. And he feels like a loser. But why? It's not his fault. Like, he can't share everything with everyone, or he can't be saying, I'm happy to you. Adonis. Adonis feels happy all the time, but how? Jeffrey asks. How can that be true? Adonis, he's grateful for everything, the small things. He's happy for having a pen. He's happy for waking up. He's grateful for his parents. He's grateful for the sun is shining, and he's actually just grateful to being alive. And this he says to the people around him. He's grateful for them, and that makes them happy, and that makes Adonis' life much, much better. When I was a kid, I think I was a little spoiled. Imagine you're just sitting there, you came home from school and you're sitting 4 hours and playing video games, and then your family is cooking food, and at 6 p.m. there's food for you, and you just like called to the table to eat, like without helping anything or anyone with the food. And imagine Magnus is saying, you're saying, hey, I don't like this food. Why couldn't you make anything that was better for me? You know I don't like potatoes. Why did you make potatoes? And my mom, she was like, you fucking eat now. You're so fucking spoiled. And I was like, no, I'm not spoiled. I just don't like these potatoes. Huh. And then I was like mad and very sick that she just fucking made those potatoes I didn't fucking like. Yeah. That sounds horrible. I wasn't even grateful for my family making food and caring about me. Fucking spoiled as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I have my notes here. And these days, I think people there too, they're not grateful for the things other people do, like for them. And that makes everyone just feel like in a bad mood all the time. Imagine the last time someone said to you, I'm very grateful for the thing you did for me. I'm grateful for you just being you and just like showing up today. Bro, I can't even imagine last time that happened. Actually, have that ever happened? I don't even know. Yeah, but imagine then someone coming to you saying, hey, I'm grateful for you being you and you really helped me a lot. Whoa, that makes me feel so good. How? And I think that person is so wholesome. Yeah. But in these days, people don't do that. And it's fucking annoying that you're telling each other how much they mean to each other. And I think we could do so much better on this front. And that's why you're here, because you really want to do better than all these other people in the world. We are not like them. We are more. Yeah. And I know it's cringe, and I know it's hard to tell someone I'm really grateful for you, and I'm really grateful for you today, my family, because I really love you. Yeah, that's fucking cringe, and that's so hard to do because we have this big ego all the time. But maybe we shouldn't start by going to someone and saying I'm grateful for you, or I really like being with you, or something like that. If you could like see it in this perspective, you could say, okay, this is like progressively overloading in the gym. We know that we need to take more reps each time, or more weights on, and we need to be better, be better, be better. But maybe we shouldn't start with 100 kilo bench press. Maybe we should just start with the pole. Yeah. And in this situation, it's like we can do this grateful thing for ourselves first. That's good practice that you wake up every morning and saying like a couple of things you're grateful for, or even though writing them down. But if not writing, you can also just like say, I woke up this morning, I just slept, I woke up. I'm thinking, okay, actually saying it out loud. I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for having this nice bed. I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful for showering this morning. I'm grateful for having slept well, or something like that. And just do that for the first times, like maybe a week, and trying to do that and maybe write them down. That would be good. And then afterwards, you could say, okay, if someone did something for you, you could go and say, hey, thank you for doing that. I'm very grateful for you. And they would be like, but that will make them feel so much better, and then will also make you feel so much better. Yeah. If you're not totally off for that mindset, I also have another mindset for you. You could, there's this quote, or I saw Alex Hormozi, he said this, that he did the other thing here where he was like, you need to be grateful for something, didn't really work for him. And the way he did it was, he thought to himself, okay, when I'm 80 years old, he would look back to when he was like, I'm 23, so when he was 23, like the 80-year-old him looking back to the 23-year-old and waking up in my body again, and just thinking, whoa, I'm not having any pain in my back. I can actually walk, and just getting in that point of view and in that mindset, and go, oh, good morning, mom. You're alive. I'm so grateful for you being alive. Or your sister or your brother. Oh, you're so young. That's so nice to see. I'm so grateful for you here today. And just, to go outside and, there's no air pollution anymore. I'm so grateful for the air and the fresh air coming to my lungs. Yeah, you can see that's very, very powerful. And you could actually do that instead. Yeah. And bro, I promise you, this maybe sound cringe, but actually I did this and it felt so nice, and you will improve so much, like your life and your way of thinking so much. Sorry. And I know it's hard to do, but I promise you, you have my promise that your life will be so much better. So as the Nike slogan says, just do it. And bro, I'm grateful for you.